You're on GoPSUSports.com with Marcus Allen. Marcus, coming off a big win in your final home debut on Beaver Stadium. I'm curious, now that you've had some time to process, what were the emotions like, and what's it feel to kind of go out on Beaver Stadium with a win?
The emotions was like very high. I felt I felt kind of emotional after the game, just knowing that I would never be able to play on Beaver Stadium again, and it's just all was just going through my mind, just sitting in my locker, just thinking about it. But just being out there on the field one last time with my brothers, it just felt good to just play with them.
Post-game, a lot of your teammates were kind of telling me that the seniors were really reflective in the locker room. Were you reflective in the locker room, and how did you kind of show that? Were you on your own somewhere, celebrating? What was it like?
I was kind of on my own in my locker, just like reminiscing on the times that I played on the field, Beaver Stadium, and just just thinking back on those good times, and just thinking about what the future holds and everything.
As you get ready to depart this team, as a leader, you've been really responsible in helping shape some of the younger members of this secondary. Who have you seen stepping up, and what has impressed you about the growth that they've shown?
Guys that I've seen stepping up is John Sutherland. You have Nick Scott. Although Nick Scott is in my class, he's still like having like time like growing into the position of safety, and he's showed nothing but maturity and flashes of great things to come. And Aaron Monroe, those guys like that, and Garrett Taylor, all those guys are just showing flashes of something big that they're gonna show next season.
I asked this question a couple of times last week when we were getting ready to head into senior day, but I'm curious, from your perspective, what legacy do you want to leave behind? How do you want to be remembered?
I just want to be remembered as like the guy that always played the hardest and just played nothing but with passion and energy, and always had fun with it. This game is supposed to be played with passion, but we always sometimes forget about the fun. And I just want everybody to just remember me as the person that just had fun and just didn't care about the outside talk or anything, but just lived in the moment and just had fun.
Now getting ready to close out the regular season on the road, what's kind of the mindset and the mentality and the focus of how you kind of want to approach this week, and what you're looking for to end this regular season on a high note?
Well, you want to end it with a bang. A W would be great. But me playing in my hometown in Maryland, that's a great feeling to have. Just a lot of guys that support me, my family, my friends, all going to be there at the game. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great feeling just to go out in my hometown.
How many family members and friends do you have coming to the game?
I got like 10 right now, and it's just keep adding as the week goes.
I'm getting into Maryland a little bit more on the field. What have you kind of seen from them in their early film study, especially the weapons that they have in the passing game?
I've seen a lot of flashes from number one, Moore. He's a great receiver, strong hands, quick. The running back, number 6 and number 2, Lowe Harrison. They're dynamic. They have a lot of tools that they can use. But I'll also say that their RPO game is pretty effective, and that's something that we want to, go against and take advantage of.
Being from the area, do you have a lot of relationships with, any of the Maryland players on the team?
Yeah, I got relationships with like a lot of them, like the offense and the defense. So every time we play against each other, it's like, to me, it's like backyard football. Just playing with guys that I have like a familiar background with.
What is game week like? Do you talk to them at all, or just leave it dead silence?
I really don't try to get into it, but they hit me up, and I talk a little something here and there, but it's focused on the game. But then once we're on the field, it's like it's on.
This week, also Thanksgiving week, class is a little bit different. How does that shape the week of practice, and what are your Thanksgiving plans?
Well, You know, we don't have no school. That's one. That just gives us more opportunity just to take advantage of the time to go in study hall, get the work done. And then as far as practice, it's the same practice schedule, but then we have like some community service hours that we could get done. And, you know, I'm going to spend Thanksgiving with Coach Banks and his family, and it's just going to be a great time to bond.
Who else is going to be joining you at the Banks family Thanksgiving?
Nick Scott and his friend, and my girlfriend, and I think Troy Apke's coming too.
Well, wishing you a happy Thanksgiving. We'll catch up with you in Maryland.
Thank you.
Thank you.